Triple H's WWE Draft did not disappoint. From having surprise picks to WWE legends announcing picks, the only thing it was missing was general managers. But anyway, here's my review of the WWE Draft. The show kicked off with Triple H announcing the first 5 picks, and the first pick in the draft was shocker. It was Roman Reigns. But what was interesting about this was he was drafted with Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa, not with the Usos. So there is a chance that the Usos can be drafted to the other brand, which is Raw. The second pick in the draft was such a surprise. It was the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. I'm not mad that the guy is staying on Raw. I just hope he don't win the heavyweight championship, because that would look bad for him. You couldn't beat Roman? Here's the secondary belt. Have fun, kid. And it's crazy how over Cody Rhodes is. He wasn't even in the building and he still got his whoa chance. Man, you love to see it. But then we had the Usos come out to congratulate Roman Reigns for staying on Smackdown. And they continue to promise that they're bringing back the undisputed tag team championships to Smackdown. Owens and Zayn came out, and Zayn basically told them that you're dedicating a match to a person who's ignoring you and doesn't even want to talk to you. The next pick was I don't even know what to say. It was a surprise. The next pick was Bianca Belair going to Smackdown. Wow, which means that Rhea Ripley is probably going to Raw, and that we're going to get another title swap. I don't really like that, but whatever. Last out of the 5 was Becky Lynch staying on Raw, which most likely means Rollins is going to stay on Raw as well. And that would be good because we need him to win the heavyweight championship and not Cody. I repeat, anybody but Cody. First match of the night, we had Butch versus LA Knight. It was a solid match, but what surprised me the most was that they actually let LA Knight win the match. I mean, they usually just make him take the pinfall. But tonight was different, which means there's going to be some big things in the future for LA Knight. Then we had some legends come out to announce some picks, and these legends was RVD and Michael Hayes. First was the Street Profits to SmackDown. Though I thought they was going to split up, but unfortunately not. They still together. But I like the Street Profits, so I can't wait to see what they do on SmackDown. Next was Imperium going to the Red brand. They're going to Monday Night Raw, and the Intercontinental title is going with them. Which means Austin Theory is most likely coming to SmackDown with the US title. Then another surprise, which I love though, Edge got drafted to SmackDown. Can't wait to see what he does on the Blue brand. And Matt Riddle is going to stay on Raw. Next match we saw Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the recently drafted Street Profits versus the LWO. For the match, the Street Profits won. I mean, they won. They just came to SmackDown. They gotta look strong. Then we got more draft picks. Announcing them was none other than JBL and Teddy Long. SmackDown selects Bobby Lashley. This is great. I can't remember the last time he was on the Blue brand. Then Raw selects Drew McIntyre, which is good for the guy because now he gets to go to Raw and compete for the heavyweight championship. AJ Styles and the rest of OC is drafted to SmackDown, which we don't really care about the OC that much. We just glad that we have AJ Styles back. Thank you for that, because SmackDown's the house that AJ Styles built. Also, The Miz stays on Raw. The first selection was Damage Control. I really thought they was going to be broken up into 2 brands, but they will break up eventually. I'm hoping for it. Shinsuke Nakamura is drafted to Raw. This is a fresh start for him. Also, Rick Boogs is on Raw. But cutting backstage, you see Karen Cross attacking Shinsuke. And a surprise pick for SmackDown because they choose Alba Fire and Isla Dawn from NXT. It's weird because they're the NXT champions, so I didn't really expect this. But I was expecting more like a Pretty Deadly, but I'm glad they're on the main roster now. I'm guessing they'll drop the tag titles to Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. For the final pick of the night, Raw selected NXT champion Indy Hartwell. This is a huge surprise because he just won the title not so long ago. Also, she has an ankle injury, so I don't know when she's coming back. What this means for the NXT brand and the NXT Women's title, I really don't know. But I think her on Raw will bring back the way, minus Theory, of course. In the main event of Smackdown, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos. I really didn't know what to expect from this match, considering that Night of Champions is in Saudi, and we both know Kevin and Sami cannot appear there for reasons I really don't want to get into. Yeah, that's what made the match that much better. This is a match that I felt should have been on Backlash, but sadly it wasn't. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn retained the tag team championships. I'm going to make a wild prediction that the Usos will be drafted away from Roman Reigns. As of today, additional draft picks have been made. Viking Raiders, Dexter Lumis, Candice LeRae, Maximum Male Models, Zoe Stark, JD McDonough, and Apollo Crews will be heading to Raw. Natalya and Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green will also be on Raw. SmackDown gets Hit Row and Lacey Evans. Zoe Stark is going to be good on Raw, and I predict JD McDonough is going to be part of Judgment Day. That's been my review of the WWE Draft Night 1. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Wrestling R Us.